Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome to my first unit spotlight. This will be the Vampire Accounts unit known as the Varghulf. I am pulling my content over this animal from the Warhammer wiki page, which will be put in the description down below for you to look at yourself. I'm going to go through it real quick. It's kind of lengthy, but it'll also give us a good description on what these units are all about. Varghulfs are those powerful yet devoted vampire lords that have since succumbed themselves willingly to their most primal surges, turning their once human bodies into a creature larger and far more powerful in body, but weaker in mind. Within most vampires, there is a constant animalistic urge that can occasionally drive a vampire to bouts of uncommon savagery and bloodlust. Such urges are what forces a vampire to suck the blood of the living. Most vampires who still want to cling to their sanity are often known to seek control of this side of their existence, and in keeping to their trappings of aristocracy and nobility. However, there are some within their numbers that find little love for such noble life. Unlike those vampires that have turned to the Varggeist by means of mutilation from warpstone consumption, a Varghulf is created when a vampire simply allows the animalistic urge to overcome them and in the process destroys what was left of their former personality. These feral predators abandon their dark castles in order to run unfettered throughout the forest. Those who revel in such behavior become physically changed beyond recognition by the vampiric curse. Over the centuries, these devolved vampires have become blood-mad killers that exist only to feed. Like enraged-starved beasts, they run rampant, devouring whole villages in an effort to satiate their never-ending thirst. As well as devouring the living, a Varghulf will ransack graves and feast upon the bodies of the dead. A Varghulf has a monstrous body swollen by a constant diet of red meat. Unbound by human form, a Varghulf is a contorted mass of packed muscle, giving it the strength to crush a chariot or bowl over entire ranks of warriors foolish enough to try and pin it down. Powerful legs and broad wing flaps allow Varghulfs to chase down their kills in swift, gliding leaps, and they can lash out at enemies around them with their claws at shocking speed. A Varghulf's main weapon, however, is a wide mouth filled with dagger-like fangs capable of puncturing armor and crushing skulls. Other vampires consider them no better than ghouls, though the terrible changes wrought by their surrender to the beast within makes them far deadlier in combat. Though voracious and unpredictable killers, Varghulfs are far from mindless. They do not possess the aptitude or inclination for sorcery of their vampiric cousins, but their presence still acts as a conduit for dark magic, and are thus able to reknit themselves with this necromancy should they suffer injury. Alright, so Varghulfs, they seem to be quite the powerful beasts. They are actually in the the in-engine cinematic trailer, and as you can see within that trailer, they show here with the army, and then we'll cut real quick to when he busts through the walls. They will apparently be used as a siege unit if you want them to. When the Sieges and AI dev blog was released, they said that siege engines won't be the only method to break into cities. There will be some units, such as the Giants, and clearly the Varghulfs will act the same. They are huge beasts. They are designed to kill. They are basically those vampiric lords who have just given in to the animal side rather than hang on to their animal or to their human, the human side of their existence. So they are bloodthirsty. They can just rip through things. They can bust through walls. I don't think they can fly necessarily, but like it said in the description, gigantic leaps will be able to hopefully in Total War Warhammer be able to cross the battlefield quickly and be able to take down quite a few units before being killed. Now in that siege battle he gets taken out by a Bright Lord, which whatever, but overall I think the Varghulf will be quite the deadly creature, and you'll definitely want to have one in your army playing as the vampiric lords, or as the vampire counts, excuse me. So yeah, I don't know, they'll probably be kind of an epic unit, so you won't have the ability to have too many of them. I would imagine they'd be a little overpowered if you had, like 3 or 4 of those in your army. And I don't know how common they are. Much like, the steam tanks, there's only like 3 of them left in the world. Who knows how many you'll be able to get of the Varghulfs, much less how you will be able to get them. I don't know what kind of a building you'll need, or if you'll have to actually capture them. I don't know how they'll do it, but it'll be interesting to see. So that will wrap it up. The Varghulfs, they're quite terrifying, but they will be exciting to use within Total War Warhammer. I'm going to stay on top of these unit spotlights just so you can get a little more in detail, and once the unit roster for the vampire counts comes up, I'll do a little in-depth unit discussion on that. So that will be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I will stay on top of all the Total War Warhammer things that come out, so don't you worry one bit. Tune in to this channel for all your Warhammer needs until the release of Total War Warhammer May 24th. Alright guys, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. This is Havoc, and I am out of here. Peace!